Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Crossword Radio. This is your enigmatic host, The Brain. Today is Sunday, December 5th, 2021, and that means we get to do the cryptic. I love the cryptic puzzle, one of my favorite puzzles of the week. Since doing the last cryptic, I believe the New York Times had published a cryptic for their variety puzzles. And that was a lot longer. Just because I think it had a lot more clues in it. I like the nice size of the New Yorker Cryptic, and you get more crosses, so even if you just absolutely cannot figure out the cryptic part of a clue, you're going to get a lot more crosses. I think the ways in which they make the cryptic crossword nicer in the New Yorker. May be a little getting burned out here. This is going to be my third crossword in a row that I'm solving today. I missed Friday just because of stuff. Busy. So I did the Sunday New York Times, sort of as a makeup. I did the Friday New Yorker, and now I'm going to do the cryptic. But cryptics are a totally different beast than regular crosswords, so hopefully it'll be working different parts of my brain. I always like to try to solve the little example puzzle, example clue, if they have it here. So let's do that before we get into it. Magritte lodged in the Pyrenees. Lodged sounds like a hidden in the middle clue to me, and indeed, René Magritte is indeed in the middle of the Pyrenees there. Okay, let's get to it. Okay, how are we looking? Are we centered? Looks pretty good to me. Marijuana has the capacity to pick up lives. So what is our answer here? Is our answer going to be marijuana? Is it going to be Mary Jane? Pick up lives or lives. Marijuana has the capacity to pick up lives. Marijuana, well, if it's not marijuana, then the answer is maybe lives or lives. And has, it sounds like it's put in the middle. So a word for marijuana could be pot or maybe weed. Like weed. Pot. Not sure. Let's maybe go for some shorter ones, see if we can get some letters in the grid. Bit of land lies at sea. Bit of land. Well, at sea, if you are at sea, or, whoa, I'm lost, I'm totally confused. And that could be an anagram indicator, like confusion, things like that. So an anagram of lies, to mean a bit of land, is isle. There we go. Deer injected with small amount of medicine. Well, an amount of medicine is a dose. So deer, a doe is a female deer. Doe, a deer, female deer. I think we all know that. So doe, D-O-E, is injected with, to mean put in the middle of the word doe, small. And small you can abbreviate to S. You might see on like a t-shirt or something. If it's a size small, you'll see the letter S. It usually doesn't say the word small. So anyway, a doe is injected with the letter S to get an amount of medicine, which is a dose. Alrighty. Saw commercial lose freshness. Well, our answer is either going to be freshness or possibly saw. Commercial is an ad, and with that D there, ad. To lose freshness is to maybe age, and there we go. That is a saw, not saw as in, oh, I saw that, as in I witnessed it with my eyes, but a saw, like, oh, that's a yarn, or, an old saw. Not the most common usage of that word for sure, but definitely a valid usage. Okay. Well, we have some letters in the grid. Any help here? Thinking the answer, probably not. I don't think the answer is marijuana, because, this has just seems like it's an operator word, like it's telling us to put the capacity to pick up, or the capacity or something like that, to put that inside of a word that means marijuana, or maybe has the capacity, and to pick up could also be that same operator. Has the capacity, like cannabis. Ugh. Never mind. Cannabis, is that how you spell that? So if you have the capacity, or in this case has the capacity, you could say can. He has the capacity to run. He can run. To pick up lives. Now, why is lives nabis? Nabis. Has the capacity to pick up. Pick up maybe is a reversal, like C-ban. Pick up lives. I don't know. I'm not sure why that is. I'll have to maybe come back to that, or they'll explain the clues at the end. That's another thing that I like about the New Yorker, is that they give you explanations at the end. At the end, once you solve it, they give you an explanation of all the clues, so that if you didn't understand the cryptic part of it, you can still get it. New York Times did not do that, and other ones generally don't. So if you don't get the cryptic part, you just don't get it. So, too bad, so sad. Group of 5 downs say shells allowed. So a group of isles, is that the answer here? Say shells allowed. So allowed is definitely a homonym or a homophone indicator. So I don't think that's the answer. Group of isles. Well, it's an archipelago. What's another word for shells? Isle. Group of 5 downs. Sea something, I don't know. Come on, what's another word for a group of islands? Not sure. Guys keep score without using paper. Like digitally or something, without using paper? Guys, no. Manhandle. Guys. The answer is either guys or paper, maybe without using paper. Well, hold on. To keep score is to tally. Mentally. Okay. Guys, men, keep score is tally. And then without using paper is if you like do mental math, you do it without using paper. Seychelles. Okay. So it's a specific group of islands, right? And shells allowed. There we go. That wasn't too bad. All right. Remark about place next to empty suit. Well, an empty suit is like a manager or an executive that doesn't do anything. Remark could be comment. Commentary? Can we get this? John Woo's back in a comeback track. Woo. John Woo's back in a comeback track. Comeback, we have so much back here. Back and comeback. Makes me think we're doing a reversal here. Is there somewhere in this phrase, or maybe in comeback track? Not sure. Let's get some more letters here. A French green duck. Ooh, oh boy. To duck is duck the answer, like to avoid something? You ducked out of the way, or is it? It's like A. So A in a if you see the word A in a cryptic grid, you're almost always just means put the letter A in the puzzle there. So A, and then French or French green, verd, or vert is green in French. Okay, avert to, I guess. The French word for green, I think, is vert. I thought it was verd with a D. John Woo is back in a comeback track. What is a comeback track? Well, track could be an oval. Little device fixed on a baton. A little device, a nanobot. That's an anagram of on baton. That's a little device. Oval. I mean, a track, like a racing track, is an oval, and you sometimes hear it referred to as an oval. Front end of zip line. Front end of zip line. A line is like a rope. Front. Like the front of a boat is the prow. The end of zip is a P. Line is a row. Okay. So the front, like the front of a boat, is the answer. The end of zip is P, and if you put something in a line, you can put it in a row. There we go. Remark about place. Compliment. You have comment. Around. It's about a word that means place is ply. That doesn't quite work. Compartment. No. I just don't quite get it. Laundry item. Well, that looks like bleach. Left in spot for towels. Right. So left can just be abbreviated to L. You see that L and R for left and right. And UD for up and down. Left, right, up, down. LRUD. So left in a spot for towels. A spot for towels is the beach towels. And you put L into the word beach and you get bleach. Okay, crushed leather jock from Chapel Hill. Crushed leather jock. Crushed leather, maybe? Jock from Chapel Hill. Is this like a double definition? Tan. I don't know. It's a 3-4. So the first, it's a 3-letter word. Not sure. Band performing Do Ya for every person secretly vowing I do. Well, person secretly vowing eloper. Band, ELO, performing Do Ya, I guess. Electric Light Orchestra. Did they do the song Do Ya? And for every is per, like, for every item, per item, for every per. And secret. And so a person secretly vowing I do is an eloper. Okay. Get smart note written in pen. Get smart note written in pen. What's the answer? Is the answer get smart, or pen, written in pen, like inked? To get smart, like to learn. Unsure. But this first It's a 3-letter word that ends in AR. It's not ear. Crushed leather. Jock from Chapel Hill. Par. I mean, what words fit there? Mar. Gar. There's a lot of words that fit there. Far. Don't know. How about this? Vocally supply guy's name. Well, vocally sounds like a homophone indicator. And supply guy's name. So the answer is going to be a guy's name that sounds like a word that means supply. Supply something, you give it, you offer it, not sure. Help backing up on Northeast Lane in Hollywood. Northeast is probably going to get abbreviated to NE. Help backing up on Northeast Lane in Hollywood. Unsure of that one too. Right, okay, well, here's Renee Magritte. Okay, if we're going to put Northeast in there. So help backing up Diane Lane. Okay, so help is aid. If you help someone, you aid them. And you back that up, as in you reverse it. You get AID. Backwards, you get Diane. So reversed aid, that's on. It's in top, as in on top of Northeast NE. You get Lane in Hollywood, which is Diane Lane, who's an actress. Okay. Vocally supply guy's name. What guy's names fit in there that sound like a word that means supply? Like male? Emil? Like all the name, like Dale, does not fit there. IL. Still have no idea about that. Get smart note written in pen. Well, note, sometimes when you see note, that means one of the solfeggio notes, like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. One of those. T, note written in pen. New kilts altered. So it sounds like an anagram of new kilts. What a star does. A star twinkles. So, there we go. Crushed leather jock from Chapel Hill. I just have no idea. Get smart. I'm just thinking written in pen. So in the word pen is like a note written in pen. P10 again to mean get smart. Do, re, mi, fa, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Oh, to preen, to get smart, like get yourself looking smart. Okay, I hope that's it. Preen. I thought Ray, maybe not. Anyway, hunker is aware of being heard. Hunker. Is that the answer? Something that honks? Hunker. What honks? Like a car horn. A goose honks. Broadcast about end of Brat Pack. Antique. End of Brat Pack. End of Brat. T and pack. Broadcast. It could be to show. If you broadcast something, you show it. About end of Brad pack. Hunker. Like a horn. I really don't know. Remark about place next to empty suit. Extraterrestrial. Let's get rid of that for a moment. Extraterrestrial and the boy. Very spacey. Alien. Extraterrestrial. Slow. And the boy. Palatial? That's not how you spell palatial, is it? Still guessing that's preen. Oh boy. Broadcast about end of Brat Pack. Broadcast. Honker. I mean, it wouldn't make, if preen was wrong, it wouldn't make any sense for this being N. So like horn doesn't make any sense. Get. Smart note. Get smart. I mean, I like preen to mean get smart. Note is Ray, written in pen. Crushed leather jock from Chapel Hill. If that's supposed to be a character, like there's some fictional town called Chapel Hill in a work of fiction somewhere, and there's one of the characters is a jock, I have no idea. Crushed leather jock from Chapel Hill. Guy's name. I mean, I suppose the answer could be vocally, but I think that would be oral. This is Diane Lane. I like that. Extraterrestrial and the boy. So boy's name, like if you see boy or man or girl or woman, sometimes it just means a name. Very spacey. Something is very spacey. Extraterrestrial often can be abbreviated to just ET. Are they asking for a name of a specific alien? What are some famous aliens? E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Did he have a name in that movie? I don't think he did. Alf, Mork. Broadcast could be show. Hunker is aware of being heard. Is aware. If you're aware of something, you know it. Knows? Is knows for to? Is aware of. Knows. Right, okay. I get that. I mean, that looks like... That doesn't make any sense. Remark compliment? Is that how you spell compliment? With an E? Not an I? If it is, remark is comment about place. P next to... I know that's eloper. Broadcast maybe isn't show, but with knows, I like knows as your honker. Is aware of, knows. If you're aware of something, you know it. So is aware is knows. Extraterrestrial. So like Cal is a boy's name. That's why I was putting a C here. But that doesn't make sense. A 4-letter word there. Crushed leather. Ends in EL. What's a 4-letter word that ends in EL? Crushed leather. Crushed. Is crushed an anagram indicator, maybe? But I don't know. Vocally supply guys' names. Extraterrestrial and the boy. Very spicy. Very spacey. Something is spacey. There's a lot of room. It is. Yeah. That isn't show. The only reason I think it might not be show is that I don't understand the cryptic part at all. End of brat pack. End of brat is T. Vocally supply guy's name. Hoi. Extraterrestrial and the boy. Very spacey. Hoi. Extraterrestrial and the boy. Very spacey. Extraterrestrial. What if it's not just alien, right? Remark about place next to empty suit. Sometimes empty can mean like, oh, take out the middle letters of. So empty the word suit, you just get ST, but I don't see where we would put ST in here. A remark is a compliment. If you remark on something, you could. A remark is a comment. But hey, well, let's see. I think we're gonna have to do some revealing here. So let's reveal this one. I have no idea. Fill. To supply something to fill it, I guess. Heel? Tar heel? I think that's some kind of sports reference. So a jock from Chapel Hill would be a Tar Heel. So, okay, so the boy is Neil. I guess I still like Alien, or Preen. Very spacey. Neil, something in Neil. So extraterrestrial is only 4 letters here. Hoi. Extraterrestrial is an alien. Again, if we're asking about a specific alien. All right, what about this one? Stow. I guess I should have done a check first. Oh, so it's not. Wait. Where did that N even come from? I don't know. Oh, maybe I put it there thinking it was going to be Neil. But it's not. Maybe the boy is Al. Stow. So to pack is to stow. Broadcast is to sow. Like you sow seeds, you broadcast them. And that's about. So you put that around the end of the brat, which is T, and you get pack, which is stow, I guess. Ethereal. It's very spacey. The extraterrestrial ether, or ET. and the. No, extraterrestrial ET. And the boy. Oh, and he. Okay. The boy is he. So, and then very is real. Oh, that's very hot. It's real hot. Jeez. Okay. I'm guessing. Compliment? Okay. There we go. So, I did not understand a lot of this, so let's go through it here. So, marijuana has the capacity, to pick up, to pick up someone is to nab them, and lives, I guess, is. So, Bob lives, Bob is. All right. So, can plus nab to pick up, lives is. Okay. John Woo's back in a comeback track. So, yeah. O, lav plus O reversed. Lav. Why are we reversing lav? John Woo. Track is an oval. A comeback. I gotta say, I don't really get this, even with their explanation. Yeah, what's lav? L-A-V. John Woo's back in a comeback track. Lav is like the bathroom, the lavatory, but... Oh, a John. A John. Oh, okay. A John is the toilet, right? Oh, I need to go to the John. I need to go to the toilet. And that can also be called a lav, as in a lavatory. And woo's back, the back end of the word woo, is O. So lav plus O in a comeback. So then you reverse them to get track. Okay, geez. Right. Deer injected with small. Deer is a doe. Small is S. S into the word doe is dose, which is an amount of medicine. Guys keep score without using paper. Guys are men. To keep score is to tally. And without using paper is mentally, like mental math. Front end of zip line, right? We got that. The end of zip is a P, and a line is a row. And you get prow, which is like the front of a boat. Left is L into a spot for towels, which is a beach, and you get bleach, which is a laundry item. The band performing Do Ya is ELO, and for every is per, and you get a person secretly vowing I do, which is an eloper. Vocally supply guy's name, Phil, a Phil homophone. There we go, extraterrestrial, and the boy, very spacey, so ET plus he plus real, to mean spacey, ethereal. So, again, very is real, like that's very spicy, that's real spicy. Homophone of nose, K-N-O-W-S, to mean nose your hunker, as in the nose in your face, your smeller. Rene Magritte, hidden in Pyrenees. There we go. And then new kilts altered. Is that cut off? No. Okay. So an anagram of new kilts is twinkles. So here we go. Yeah, a remark is a comment. So is about place. I have seen place abbreviated to PL, so that's normal. Is next to suit, to empty suit. I don't quite know why empty suit is E. Like I can see that the word empty starts with the letter E. So some reason suit is telling us to take the first letter of empty for some reason. I really... Some ones I just do not get. I did eventually get oval. Empty suit. Let's keep going. Yeah, so vert must be vert with a T. I was thinking French for green was verd with a D, but I guess it's vert with a T. Anyway, so A plus the French word for green is a duck. To duck something, to avert it. Anagram of on baton is nanobot, which is a little device, and fixed was our anagram indicator there. Right, commercial is an ad, and to lose freshness is to age, and you get an adage, which is a saw. Bit of land lies at sea. At sea is our anagram indicator here, again, to being confused of lies to get a bit of land, which is an isle. The Seychelles, right, referencing 5 down there, group of islands, is the Seychelles. Crushed, right, it's an anagram of leather. Leather. Oh, it is. Geez, so crushed is an anagram indicator, like I thought it was, but I just couldn't think of, for some reason, I didn't even explore that. If crushed was an anagram indicator, it must mean of leather, and maybe I would have gotten it, but geez, that was tough. Especially, I'm not a sports guy at all. I think I've heard Tar Heels. I think it's a college sports thing, which again, that is the area of sports I know absolutely the least about. I know a little bit about regular professional sports, but college sports I know zero about. Tar Heel. So that's just not a word that is near the tip of my brain, even though I am aware of it. Right, so we knew that. So a note, as in the solfeggio note re, is written in pen, so just pen, and you put re inside of it, and you get preen, which is to get smart, just to get looking smart. We knew this. Aid reversed is on northeast, which gets abbreviated to NE, like on a compass, and you get lane in Hollywood, which is Diane Lane. Yeah, broadcast. So, right, when you sow seeds, you scatter them about, or you broadcast them, to scatter, to throw, to broadcast. And the end of brat is T, and you get pack, which is stow. Okay, so had to reveal a couple there. That was a pretty tough one. And anyway, but nice. Otherwise, a lot of very nice clues. Just a couple I didn't get. Again, just Tar Heel is not a word I think of often. Eloper. Let's look that up. Tar Heel. Nickname applied to the U.S. state of North Carolina. Oh. Nickname of the University of North Carolina athletic teams, right, which I don't care about. The Tar Heel State. I guess maybe I've heard of that. Origins of the Tar Heel nickname trace back to North Carolina's prominence in the mid-18th and 19th century as a producer of turpentine, tar, pitch, and other materials from the state's plentiful pine trees. Okay. Yeah, I still don't get why empty suit means E. Someone knows or understands that. Let me know in the comments. Other than that, that'll do it. Pretty burnt out now after 3 crosswords in a row. I'm going to go relax a bit. But this has been your enigmatic host, The Brain. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Monday crossword. All right, bye.